I'm gonna walk up to my partner and I'm gonna open their legs. And now I've now seen the back of this one. And I'm gonna start diving through. Now, as I dive through, I'm gonna have him start to basically shrimp and bring this knee down and face me. And as he does that, I'm gonna pin it. Now, if he kept this knee low inside, I would go right to side control, but he's gonna bring it high. So now I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna push the gap open, and now I'm gonna dive through the gap this way. And now as I turn this corner, he's gonna start bringing this knee down. And now look, as he brings it down, I'm gonna force it down, and then I'm gonna force myself through the gap. And now I'm around the corner. So as he brings it down, I'm forcing it down, and I'm popping my head under the far leg. And you can do this as like a speed drill with your partners. So I want you to drill this, and I just want you to get into like a rhythm of going back and forth and recognizing that once the legs are really hot, like open, there's a gap for us to dive into. If they're closed off, crush them into side control, okay? Yeah, so we can initiate it anyway, but we can just do it the way that I just showed, where I'm diving under the leg, and as he brings this leg down, I'm gonna pin it. And now I'm gonna force his legs open a little as I start lowering myself, and now I'm going through the gap, okay? And there's a lot of different ways that you could do this. A lot of people say you're basically knee cutting backwards with your underhook on the shoulder and the arm. Now I'm basically knee cutting the other direction. And I'm trying to be tight on that leg as I run that corner. Real snug leg.
Is that when I don't put my knee up, just go into side control?
Correct, because if I start to finish this and you don't bring that knee high, because I can't dive under it when it's way down there, right? I'll just sink. But when I start doing this and you yeah, exactly. Now I'm there, okay? Questions on this drill?
Can I see it, bro?
Yeah, where can I use you?
From that, when you transition to one step together.
So as I dive through, he's gonna start shrimping and facing me. I'm gonna pin that leg. And now that I'm here, I've gotta start pressuring the legs open until I have that gap and I can pop my head under the gap as I pin the leg. Now I'm just finding any way that I can to come the other direction. And now as he goes here, I pin it as I turn, and now I see the gap. And I'm popping through the gap, but I have to open his legs a little. See? And now I'm like knee cutting basically that way, yeah. Yeah, when I pin, I'll have my thumb up. I take my hand, I turn it over when I pin. And I stretch the legs, and as I stretch the legs, see how it starts to pop open? Now I have my bite, I knee cut, my bite, stretch the legs, dive. I'm here, here's my leg lock entry. Okay. Questions on the drill? I don't want to hurt it.
Can I ask for a reverse engineering standpoint for the bottom player?
Mhm.
Is the purpose of going high to wave that leg over? Is the purpose to re-square and play open guard?
Yeah, because if we switch, if he's on top here, and he initiates one of these diving leg drags, and then dive your head under. When he's here, I would want to make space and try to re-square myself up. So here, as I'm making space and doing this, he can choose to pin that leg, and my leg is already high. And now as he comes around this corner, I'm framing, and I'm trying to get my legs inside. See this? So now I'm turning my leg down. Now I've opened up another window, and it's like an infinite window opener. But if I don't do that, and he grabs right here, and I just try to put my knee shield in, he's just gonna keep putting weight on me. So I have to try to throw my leg over, and now he's doing it the other side. See how I just gave it to him, real nice and easy? All right, let's get it on 3. 1, 2, 3.